Yes, you can make delicious smoky patty jollof in your joyful cook pot for a family of 5 to 7 conveniently. Let me show you how. First, grab your enameled cast iron frying pan. Go in with your bell peppers, onion, tomatoes, garlic, and habanero. Spray some oil over it before transferring into the oven. My oven is set to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to let this go for 30 to 35 minutes. So while the peppers are doing their thing in the oven, I'm going to now start prepping the chicken. And I'm using whole cockerel. Use turkey, whatever protein that you like. All you want is a rich base. You want your stock to be rich and delicious. Clean your chicken properly, transfer into a pot. Add your preferred spices. You know how you cook your meat. Add everything you like to use. I also blended up some fresh garlic and ginger and added it to it as well. Stir, cover and allow to steam for the first 15 minutes before you come back and add water to cook through. This particular pot I'm using is a 6.9 quart, which is equivalent to 6.5 liters. So when you go on the website, you'll find 5.7, you'll find 6.9. So if you have a larger family, the 6.9 quart will serve you better. Okay? Alright, so our peppers were ready. I took them out, blended till smooth and set aside. Check on the chicken as well. Once it is cooked, separate it from the stock and save that stock. That's your liquid gold right there. You can decide to bake the chicken in the oven, air fry, or fry in some oil. I like to fry in some oil when I'm making jollof, just to, develop the flavors, to give it that depth in flavor. Go in with some chopped onion, your aromatics, fry for a few minutes, and then your tomato paste. Don't worry, everything I'm using is going to be listed in the comment section. When your tomato paste is properly fried, go in with your pepper mix, the base. Go in with that and give it a good mix. From this point, you don't even have to fry too much because we already roasted the peppers. Give it a few minutes though for everything to come together, and now add your washed rice. But before I add the rice, I like to set some of the sauce aside to add towards the end of the cooking. Now this was 7 cups of rice. I didn't even go 8. Alright, this was 7 cups. So add your rice, add your meat stock. For the liquid to rice ratio, I like the liquid to be slightly above the rice or at the same level depending on the brand of rice you're using. Now cover and let that begin to cook. This one is optional, but I'm going to stew some of the chicken. Some of my people like it stewed, some people like it without stew, so I'm going to stew some of it. This was some stew I had in my fridge. Okay. After the first 15 minutes, come back to the rice, taste and adjust with seasoning or salt if necessary. Then cover with parchment paper or foil, which you don't even need, honestly. This cover is heavy duty already. It's going to trap heat effortlessly and cook your rice evenly. Even distribution of heat is one of the things that this pot is known for. Okay. When your rice is almost done, go in with the extra sauce we saved earlier, onion, tomatoes, butter, and then cover for it to burn for another 5 minutes. Increase the heat while you let it burn. Once you're satisfied, turn it off, leave the pot covered so the smokiness can circulate. Transfer the cooked rice into a serving dish and oh yes, your wok can serve that purpose. Did you know that? Anyway, we had lunch and everybody was happy. Don't worry, I'll show you how to wash the pot. Bye!